Hello guys and welcome to another commentary here on the channel. Welcome back guys. As promised, I am here with Raleigh 2018 arena commentary from March 10th. This video credit goes to Joshua Chamberlain. Full video goes to him. As you can see, it's a little bit of a shorter video here today, but I got everything I wanted in it, which is racing, two-wheel, donuts, and freestyle. But let's kick off right into the racing competition. Bryce Kenny and the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior is going to kick off our timed racing competition. No head-to-head. Again, it's timed. So they will go around the track, go over the jump, and whoever has the fastest time is going to be the winner of the racing competition.
This is our athlete's first chance.
This is going to be a very fun commentary today. The first small arena. Monster Jam Racing starting right now. It is going to be a very good commentary today. Pulling up to the line, getting ready to go. Taking it slow and steady, and it's going to get him a time of a 9.919. But now Steve Sims in Stone Crusher, pulling up to the line. Going for his racing pass. Waiting for the green light. Steve Sims in Stone Crusher. Going really wide in that final turn. Going over the jump, not going to be a great time. It's only a 14.335 for Stone Crusher. Not enough for first. Mohawk Warrior still sitting in first place. Now Alex Blackwell in Megalodon coming out. And he's going over the finish line. Not enough though, it's a 12.229. But now we have Brian Wright and El Toro Loco. Struggling a little bit, heading to the final turn. That backup costing him big time going over that final jump. Only a 17.340. Now Todd the Duke in Mutant out of Corona, California. Currently lives in Arizona in Phoenix. Mutant trying to knock Mohawk Warrior out of the hot seat. Slow and steady will win the race here today. Good run, but it's only an 11.068. Now Neil Elliott and Max D. Pulling up the line, has to restage a little bit. So Bryce Kenny again sitting in the lead right now with a 9.919. Going over the finish line was a good run, but it's only going to be a 11.133 in time. But Brandon Mahan and Whiplash trying to do something about it. Taking it very slow. And her time will be 13.437 seconds. Not enough. But the last guy up, Adam Anderson and Gravedigger trying to beat Bryce Kenny. Again, video credit goes to Joshua Chamberlain. Thank you to him. Go check him out. Oh, went a little too wide in the turn. It's going to cost him Only at 11.199 seconds. Not going to be your winner. Great Clips Mohawk Warrior Bryce Kenny is your racing winner, getting the first 8 points of very good racing competition. But now we head into the two-wheel competition, kicking it off with Steve Sims in Stone Crusher. Lining up for his first hit, looks like it's going to be a sky wheelie. Another sky wheelie for a second hit. Mind you, they will get 3 hits in this two-wheel competition. He's getting a little pinned in that corner. Lining up for one final sky wheelie in his two-wheel competition. And finishing off with 3 sky wheelies. It's only going to be a 4.414 for Steve Sims in Stone Crusher. That's going to be the first score of the two-wheel show. Now Bryce Kenny in the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior entering the track. Your racing winner, trying to get 8 more points en route to being the event champion, he hopes. Not a good sky wheelie to start. Didn't get enough jump off of it. Going on the nose, he puts it into a moonwalk and he's going to walk it up the pad. That's how you do it. Bryce Kenny, a very good second hit. That's going to definitely put him in the lead for sure. And another sky wheelie, a good one, puts him on one wheel. An awkward bounce, but it's an 8.188 for Mohawk Warrior, your new leader. But next up is Brian Wright in El Toro Loco. Going for a sky wheelie, blowing smoke. I always like the look of this El Toro Loco truck on the hook chassis. I always just thought it was a very fun truck. Those black wheels really look nice with this truck. Lining up for a second hit here, a sky wheelie looking like. A good try, but not the best sky wheelie he can put out there. So we'll see what he can do for his third and final hit. Lining up for one final sky wheelie, just like his teammate Steve Sims. And another sky wheelie out of El Toro Loco. Not going to be enough for the lead, though. It's a 5.127. But Alex Blackwell in Megalodon trying to knock Great Clips Mohawk Warrior out of the hot seat. Not a perfect sky wheelie to start off his run. Another nice sky wheelie. Alex Blackwell, a veteran of the sport, has done plenty wheelies before. The nose of the truck is a little beaten up, not quite sure why. But this finned fiend from the deep sea, putting it on the nose. A good moonwalk for Alex Blackwell, but it's not going to be enough for the lead. It's only a 7.147. Now Brianna Mahan in Whiplash going to take her stab at the two-wheel competition. Gravedigger does not compete in the two-wheel competition. Oh, she stalls before going over the jump. Tough break. Not what she wanted to do, but that does count for her first hit. And what a disappointing and underwhelming second hit. Brianna Mahan's got to do something huge if she wants to walk away with this win. Going for another sky wheelie, doesn't get a sky wheelie out of it. That'll end her run. It's going to be a 4.229. Whiplash of Brianna Mahan has concluded her two-wheel run. Yeah, she's battling truck issues. Now Neil Elliott and Max D looks like he's lining up for a Paxton Popper. Oh, not a good hit. That wheelie jump is not very steep, so it's not giving some good wheelies, so a tough first hit for Max D. I wonder if he'll try for it again. He's gonna try, or maybe not. Yes, he is gonna attempt it for a second time. Yeah, these jumps just aren't steep enough. They're not getting enough kick for these guys to try and do poppers. A tough break for the second hit of Neil Elliott. We'll see what he can do for his third jump. Getting a little pinned in the corner. Neil Elliott has not been in arenas in a while, so I'm sure this is also a little bit of an adaptation process. Lining up for his final hit, Max D. Going for a sky wheelie this time, a great sky wheelie. That's got to be the best sky wheelie of the show, but it's only going to be a 7.047 because of the underwhelming first two hits. Tough break for Neil Elliott. He's going to go into the donut competition looking to get some vengeance. But one final truck here. It is Todd the Duke and Monster Energy Mutant. Came in second in the racing competition. Now he's going to try to do something here in the two-wheel competition. And another tough break off of that wheelie pad. Came in second to Bryce Kenny in the racing competition. Now he's at risk of doing it again here if he doesn't get something good. Going for a sky wheelie, getting some nice air off of it, but again, not a great second hit. This track just seems to not be built for great two-wheel competition. It's too bad. We'll see what he can do here for his final hit. Puts it on the nose, a nice stoppy. It's going to be a 7.177, but not enough for the win. As you can see, your top five right there. Mohawk Warrior. It's going to be your winner. Bryce Kenny has won the first two competitions. El Toro Loco getting in fifth. A good two-wheel competition. But now we move on to my favorite competition, the Donuttage competition. Brianna Mahan and Whiplash trying to redeem herself after a tough first two showings today. Going for the first donut of the day. Throwing it into a maple macon syrup donut. It's going to be a 5.574. Now Stone Crusher, Steve Sands, throwing it into a chocolate cake donut. Oh, the engine explodes. That's not good. A 7.827. We'll see if he can come back for freestyle. Now Bryce Kenny in the Great Clips Mohawk Warriors won the first two competitions today, going for a three-peat. Trying to triple down, he's thrown it into a hazelnut donut. Good score. It's a 8.490. The hazelnut donut is successful for Bryce Kenny. Now Todd the Duke and Monster Energy Mutant going for a New York cheesecake donut. A beautiful donut, Cyclones. That's going to put him in the lead, finally beating Bryce Kenny. It's a 9.236. But now El Toro Loco. Brian Wright going to a chocolate frosted cream-filled donut. Throwing dirt on the side. It's only going to be a 3.897. A tough break for El Toro Loco. Alex Blackwell, Megalodon, going for a chocolate cream donut. Really spinning it around fast. Not enough though, it's a 7.560. 2 trucks remain with Mutant sitting in the hot seat. Now Neil Elliott and Max D going for a maple donut. Not enough for the lead. It's only a 7.797. Not long enough to beat Mutant. But 1 truck remains, and it's Adam Anderson and Gravedigger. The last truck out, coming back after missing the 2-wheel competition. He's gonna throw it into a glazed donut, hoping for some cyclone. And you want to talk cyclones? This is a cyclone. The engine pops. It's a 9.808, a blow-away win for Gravedigger. As you see the top 5, how it wraps up right there. What a great donut competition. The donuttage competition has concluded. And now we get to the pinnacle of the Monster Jam event, the freestyle competition. Brian Wright, typically driving hooks, is out here in El Toro Loco. Mind you, this is from back in March, so this was part of first quarter competition. Going over those green plush cars, they always put together a very interesting track for the Triple Threat Series. Getting some nice air, locking up those brakes. Been liking what I'm seeing out of Brian Wright recently. Really a great driver. Bangs into the wall. Mind you, they only have a minute or a minute 15 seconds. I'm not quite positive, but the wheel pops. Blows his wheel out. That's going to be the end of his run. It's a 7.146 for El Toro Loco. Now Brianna Mahan and Whiplash trying to put together a good score. Hasn't had the best time here in Raleigh, so we'll see what she can do. And she's off. That's the green light. You see right there your current leader, El Toro Loco, with a 7.146. That's the score that she is trying to beat. And a nice combo into the cars. And some nice air. And oh, almost went over, but was able to keep the truck on all four. BKT tires. 30 seconds remain in her run. Or maybe that might be the 15-second clock in arenas. I think that's the 15-second clock. I'll see, obviously, when it runs out. Yeah, that's the 15-second clock. Her scores are in. It's going to be a 7.157, a new leader. Now Bryce Kenny in the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. Starting off his run a little cattywampus. Bryce Kenny is sitting in the event lead right now, hoping to keep that up. Him and Tyler Duke are head-to-head heading into this freestyle competition. Nice air on a nice sky wheelie out of Mohawk Warrior, but I think he's got to pick up the pace a little bit if he wants to knock Whiplash out of the hot seat. 15-second warning going right over those cars. And some big air to end off his run. That's called going out with a bang. It's an 8.070 for Mohawk Warrior. Alex Blackwell kicks off his run by going over those crush cars. You know that he's going to try to put himself in the hot seat. Already has a better pace than anybody else. And he's going to throw it into a strawberry donut. Alex Blackwell giving me some donut references. Tried to go for the moonwalk, but it's not going to be enough. Now he's struggling to get his rhythm back, but he had a good pace going to this point of the run. He's kept this run flowing. Just trying to resume that to get a good score. "15 seconds left. He's got to make one big hit to finish if he wants to leave a mark on these fans' minds. And the red light is on. It's going to be at 7.087. Not going to be enough for the lead. The fans at JudgesZone.com putting Alex Blackwell currently sitting in last. But Steve Sims and Stone Crusher trying to put himself in the top of those leaderboards. Having to throw it in reverse. Mind you, the current leader is Bryce Penny in the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. He's got an 8.070. Steve Sims is going to try to knock that out. Struggling to get a good pace going to this point. He's getting back to the corner. This arena is very small for these guys who have been in stadiums all year, so this is definitely a big adjustment for them. Having to back up one more time. This is not going to be a good score, but some big air right at the end of his run. Oh boy, on two wheels. And Stone Crusher trying to go for one more hit before the light turns red. His time expires, and so does his night. It's going to be a 7.258. Todd the Zook, Monster Energy Mutant, is going to enter the track now. As I mentioned before, him and Bryce Penny head-to-head right now in this event championship race. Trying to knock him out of the hot seat here. If Todd the Duke can take the lead over Bryce Penny, it will put him in the lead for the event championship. Getting some big air. Actually, if LeDuc wins, it will give him the win in the event championship if he takes the lead here. So LeDuc definitely trying to knock Mohawk Warrior out of that hot seat. Getting some big air, but I think he's going to need one big hit if he wants to get a win. His time expires. He's going to throw it into a red velvet donut for one final chance to take the lead. And the Cyclone is what puts him ahead. It's an 8.126. Todd LeDuc is your new leader and your event champion today in Raleigh, North Carolina. But the show isn't over yet. There's still two trucks to go, and Neil Elliott and Maxie is coming out, going into a moonwalk. That's something we have yet to see, and he's leaving it on the nose. The best moonwalk of the entire show, and he just sets it perfectly down. Neil Elliott getting the fans excited for his freestyle run, trying to knock Newton out of the hot seat. Definitely putting up a good chance right now. a lot of these drivers is getting pinned in the corner. It's not good. 15 seconds remain. But then having to get so stuck up against those walls is not boding well for their scores. And now he's getting pinned up again. His time is up. Remember, he had that amazing moonwalk. That's what puts him in the lead right now. Max D's run is over. It's an 8.995. Adam Anderson and Gravedigger, however, is the final truck out here in this freestyle competition from Raleigh, North Carolina, trying to knock Neil Elliott out of the hot seat. And Max D sitting there with an 8.995. If Adam can do that, he's definitely going to walk away a happy man. But again, not easy for these guys. Going into another moonwalk! But not as long as Neil Elliott got it. That's probably going to hurt his scores.
Oh!
He gets a flat tire. That's going to pause the clock. He refires. Starts again, but that's not going to help. The run is over. Gravedigger is done. It's an 8.278, which means that Max D and Neil Elliott is your freestyle winner. As you see the top 5 right there on the screen. A good freestyle competition here today. And your event champion is Todd LeDuc in Monster Energy Mutant. Giving a nice little love tap. The Gravedigger Mutant comes in first. Mohawk Warrior in second, as you see, separated by 1 point. Steve Sims and Stone Crusher coming in 5th. Definitely a good day for him. All these guys having a very fun time. Thank you everybody for watching. I'll see you all next time. I hope you enjoyed the new official template for commentaries. We're not done yet. I still got some more plans for the 2019 season I won't be showing until then. Right here you're going to see the upcoming schedule. But thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you next time.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me,